All right, so we're not gonna spend too much time on this because number one, it's not a lot to go into. And number two, I gotta get back to Xenoblade Chronicles Future Redeemed over on my Nintendo channel, man. If you guys are into Nintendo content, by the way, link's description below. I've been streaming that, and we're about to go into the grand finale of that DLC, which I'm really excited about. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about what we're talking about because I wanted to update you guys. I talked about it before about the PSVR2 and how one thing that seems to be holding a lot of people back is the fact that it's not in other retailers. It's not, at least in the United States. In Canada and other, countries, it's been at other retailers. Like day one, I picked it up on Amazon Canada. But weirdly, if you look on obviously Amazon United States version.com, you can't find it there because it was only exclusively direct.playstation.com, which I don't get why they do that still, by the way. It seems very kind of limiting, especially for their own self. I get if they think that something like when the PS5 launches or something, they think it's going to be it's going to be harder to produce enough units day one. Even then, I think it's kind of sucks for people in the US and sometimes even for us in Canada, because certain things don't actually even come to Canadian retailers, that it's just exclusively on PlayStation Direct.com. And I'm like, bro, really? I think it was like the camo controller or something that they released a while back. I don't even know. Maybe it's in Canada now, but it wasn't. So now PSVR2 is going to be in stock at local retailers. I'll throw a tweet up on screen right now. Unfortunately, we don't got any release date or specific date, but they said soon. They basically said PlayStation VR2 will soon be in stock at local retailers. In addition to direct.playstation.com, check your local retailer for availability. So again, I don't know, like if I go on Amazon.com right now, I don't know if that means it's going to be there now. It probably isn't there yet, but it might be. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. Sorry. Those are just like charging stations and accessories and all that stupid kind of random third-party stuff that makes no sense. Some of the third-party stuff is good. Collective Minds charging station, I highly recommend. But yeah, it's not anywhere to be seen yet. So I would call like your local GameStop or Best Buy, for example, and ask them when they think they might have it. I can't start calling the United States, to give you guys an official date. That cost me some long distance fees, and that gets pricey. So you check out with your local retailer. They might have a date now that it's been announced by PlayStation. If they don't, they said soon. So to me, soon means like probably early next month. We're already at the end of April, so probably like early May or something. I would expect it to be up there. Again, I don't know for sure. They didn't say for sure. It's kind of weird to me that they've announced that it's coming to local retailers, but they don't give us an actual window even, in a couple weeks or, next month or late next month or early next month or, some kind of like random at least window to look out for. Just like, hey, it's coming. Keep an eye out. So there you have it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you're going to be picking one up once it comes to a local retailer. Personally, I honestly recommend Amazon for one reason. They have a 30-day return policy, which blows my mind. Hopefully, don't abuse the policy, but I'm just saying it gives you a much wider window than most retailers that, if you're not liking it or if there's something wrong with it, I don't know. You have to check the policy in details. I just know that usually whenever you buy something, it usually says returnable up until this date, and it's usually like a month later that it's returnable up until. So there is that in case you have any issues with it. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you plan to pick one up, and if you need to know anything about PSVR2, I made a bunch of videos, a bunch of guides. Especially with how to find that sweet spot, how to fix any kind of blurriness you might have, some of the settings, different things like that. We've talked a lot about it here on the channel. It's not all we do. We do variety gaming content here, but we've been doing a lot of PSVR2 because I've been having a lot of fun with it personally. So if you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer them. It is my first VR unit personally, so keep that in mind. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. But yeah, stick around for more. Stay safe, stay well until the next one. Game on. See you guys soon.